Hello, and welcome to my brand new show on Slipper House Extra Extra. This is my Sims build. This is just a quick video, just me messing around. I've got some things planned, so let's go ahead and get to it. This is my Sims4 World, and today we are going to be building a tiny cottage home. I decided to start with something small, just because this is my first video and I didn't want to try and film a whole big build, so I just did a small tiny one. 64 tiles just means that there are 64 little tiny blocks within the home. It's pretty small, not a lot of things can fit in it because Sims furniture is huge. So let's go ahead and get to it. So here I'm just starting to build the base of the house. It's a little laggy. I gotta figure out how to not get it to lag. My computer is also a little old, so. Here I'm just building the roof. Roofing is probably my least favorite thing to do during a build, so I do it early, just get it out of the way. I normally start on the outside anyways. I like to get the outside look of the house set before I move to the inside. Yeah, so here it was lagging just a little bit, but I'm just picking out what I want the outside of the house to be, like the siding. So I picked it's kind of like a light green, seafoamy green type of color, I guess. Windows are also super annoying because they only fit within the certain tiles. So you just have to find which ones will fit where, and hopefully you can find matching ones. Here I'm just moving the house around because I know I have this like plan in my head about how I want the landscape to be. So I just moved it to the back corner of the lot so it had a really big, I guess, front yard. Yeah, I'm messing with the roof again. I still am not pleased with the roof. I'm trying to hide it with some trees so you can't really see it that much. Landscaping is probably something that I really enjoy in a build. I like plants in real life, and I like the plants that they have in Sims, although I wish that I had more. I do use the debug menu a lot for plants because there's a lot more plants in the hidden menu. As you can see here, I'm searching the debug menu for just a few items. I didn't use a lot in this build from the menu. And here I'm just flattening the landscape because the objects look like they're floating, which is really annoying because I wanted the like uneven type of landscape, but the things just don't look right if they're floating in the air. And here I'm just building like a little entranceway to the house. I picture this as like a lake house, like a small little lake getaway, you know, that you would just take just one person, you know, that one special person with you, and you can spend a weekend here. Oh yeah, I was covering up the because I had to build a wall to get that little spandrel archway thing to work. I used those little pathway rocks that ended up floating, so I had to flatten the terrain even more. But I ended up using those little stones to cover the like baseboard from the wall that I had used. And well, that's it. And I hope you enjoyed my first part of my build. This was just the first part of my build, and I had a fun time, you know, putting this little video together. I hope you had a good time watching it. I will try to finish the house later and put together the second part, which will include the inside of the house. So I thank you for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe to Slipper House Extra Extra on YouTube. We also have a Facebook page and an Instagram.